Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Waffles here in Team Equity, and this is our base tour for 1.7.4 in Maine. I have gotten a new mic, so that should be clear, hopefully. I think it is. But anyway, let's get to it. The first warp I'm going to show you is our old vault. It still holds some goodies, nothing much, just Unbreaking 2, Efficiency 3 pickaxe is the only thing important in it. Some really bad enchants that I got with level 30 enchantments, which has been a really big problem for me because I get really bad enchantments on certain things like swords. Alright, so this is just a chest that we put like raw ores that we still need to cook up. Some lapis and an Infinity 1 book. That's about it in that warp. So let's go to the moosh warp. I've designed this warp also. There's just two mooshes and a baby. We've captured some earlier on, but not too much in here. We're trying to make a bigger warp just because or a bigger place for more mushrooms because we need more mushrooms at the time. But it's not too badly. It's not too little amounts of moosh. We have a couple captured, so we can make another farm if we do get raided. So let's go to the farm. Speaking of farms, and yeah, so we have two generators and a chicken farm that produces eggs pretty well. But since of this lag, it's kind of hard to produce eggs, and like I think it's 14 TPS. But anyway, this is our melon and netherwort farm that we use for making pots. There's actually an auto brewer over here. I think only 3. There's not much, but we plan on making a complete, fully auto brewer. But yeah, this is just auto brewer, and there's some materials in here to make some pots. But yeah, so yeah, just what about it. So our next warp is the full enchanter warp. As you see, it is a full enchanter with one level, like I think it can go to level 8 enchanter on top. Next warp I want to show you is the brew warp we have. It's just some brewers with an anvil in it, nothing too special, some water bottles and some ingredients to make stuff with. So as we go along into this expedition, here is the chicken farm. Bobby, of course, making that awkward face I normally does. Yeah, this is just an old chicken farm that we used to have. Nothing too good, in my opinion. People just AFK here. I think like a couple people have a warp here, but they've never killed the chickens, which is kind of nice. So let's go to the next warp, which is, I think, yeah, the PvP bank. Well, this is turning into more of a bank. I don't think it's a PvP anymore, just because it's a ton of chests. There's some PvP loot, but this is our public PvP loot for our team. We're not really sharing every warp with our team. We're gonna have like separate PvP banks and separate vaults. So the next warp I'm going to show you is the bank, another team bank, just a bunch of junk. Not all is junk, there's some ton of quartz. If you want to see them, I'll show you in a second. There's some like fuels and lapis in here. Here's all the quartz we have, plus this chest and that chest, so about 2 dubs of quartz, which is a little too much in my opinion. There's another egg right there, I'm going to take that. So yeah, that is the bank for you right there. Let's go to the kill warp. This is a warp I found during mining. It was completely random. I had no idea it was here. I just dug right into it, and it was an obby generator. Obby generator. I was gonna wait until kill the guy until he has like a ton of obby, but he never appeared anymore. So I guess he forgot his warp. So I just stole the pistons to make another obby generator. Let's go to the obby warp itself to show you how much obby we have. We have a half a dub. We had a lot more, but we're currently making a tracker and stuff right now, so we don't have that much obby anymore. But this is a dub of eggs almost. A bunch of jungle wood for stuffs, and I believe there's some stone behind me. No, just cobblestone and iron sword. So the next warp I'm going to show you is my mine warp. It is an extremely, well, not extremely good mine, but a decent mine where I found a decent amount of diamonds. With a fortune 3 you can probably get like 10 diamonds per like 2 ore if you're really lucky. I think with a vein of 3 I've gotten 10 before, but anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here about talking about warps. The next warp I'm going to show you is the pot warp. The warp where we have our pots, I guess, a dub of each pot, or each important pot, except fire resistance, that's low. And we have ingredients like netherwort and blaze powder and glowstone. So the next warp I will be showing you is the salvage warp. and the salvage warp is just a salvage for iron armor, diamond armor, and gold armor items. Sadly, for some reason it's lagging, don't ask me. But for sadly this doesn't work they haven't added horse armor in, so once I add horse armor we'll be rich in gold. So yeah, anyway, let's go to the blaze farm. The blaze farm is a double ethos. It lags the poop out of you if you get a bunch of ethoses, so I'm sorry, or blazes, so I'm sorry if it does lag. Oh, poop. I did not mean to break that. Sorry, Bobby. Well, that's a blaze warp. I'm gonna go back there. So, oh, did you just fix that? Yeah, just fix that. Oh, that's a double ethos. I designed it. Bobby made the ethoses himself, and they're better than quartz. Quartz has been pretty OP lately. But yeah, these are better than quartz. If you AFK for like 5 minutes, you should get 30 levels-ish. But yeah, that's our blaze farm for you, and let's go to the mesa biome. I just had a warp because I think this biome is insanely awesome. People think it looks ugly, but I love the ball. I'm a decent builder. I've built most of the warps, but JPSP is turning into our builder for our team. But this is just a good place for building cool banks. So the last warp I'm going to show you is my vault. It's just a couple chests with full prot 3, 4. Like a mix between both. The only prot 4 is the boots. And then sharpness IVs with knockback 2. And then just a regular sharp IV. And then a bunch of op picks. I think there's like 3 fortune 3s in there. 1, 2 fortune 3s. Let's see. 3 fortune 3s. 4 fortune 3s. So we're pretty good in the fortune 3 picks, and then we have a stack and a half of diamonds and two stacks and a half of diamonds and 2 stacks and a half of iron blocks, and a mushroom egg, 3 slime eggs, and 6 villager eggs. So let's warp out of here so I don't get tracked. So thank you guys for watching this video. This will be the first video for this channel equity, our team name, our team equity. I'm not too sure what the channel's gonna be called, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this main base tour. Is the first one. Leave a like if you want more base tours later on, or if you want a speed build of one of the builds we had. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.